Penis.
Hello.
Hi. It's us. We're here.
We're here. This is my new shirt.
This is a new shirt. I haven't bought one yet, but I will. I promise.
Shit.
Did you not hit record?
No, I just haven't recorded it, but volume is on.
This is a new shirt. It's really cool. You should check it out. Atypical. I hope they're available when this upload goes up, but if not,
They are.
they have other stuff that's really cool. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Okay, there we go.
They should be available. They just this one specifically is a limited edition.
Yeah.
They have the design on it, but just not a regular black. But I saw they only had 25 limit, and I was like, yo, I'm snagging it.
Yeah.
And that was on the site. I didn't talk to John at all. I just looked at the site, and I was like, yo.
He's got another one he posted about. Someone probably bought it. It's a 3X. I almost bought that today. I was like, man, I'd be swimming in that. Like, I know I'm fat, but I ain't that fat right now.
Yeah, he's like, it's my last one. Someone snag it.
Cheers, buddy.
Cheers. Let's see what this is. Let's find, yeah. That's good. I'm happy with that.
It's tasty.
Yes. All right, and roll the dice. Go check out the NASA drop that you obviously heard him talk about on here. It's really cool. This is obviously past it. I think his promo codes that he had are probably over by the point this episode comes out, for sure. But he probably will still have a bunch of stuff on there, and I mean, you see I wear it. It's comfy.
Yeah, you haven't seen me wear it much because I'm usually coming here straight from work.
Yeah, pretty much.
But yeah, I got a bunch of his shirts. I did have to get rid of a couple, like some older ones. Like I gotta find a new deodorant. This is gross, but like the deodorant I am using is leaving like real bad stain.
Yeah.
And like I didn't wear deodorant for like a solid week, and I got no stains. So I'm pretty sure it's coming from the deodorant.
Yeah.
But I do know if I don't wear deodorant, it's bedtime.
Yeah. Well, what was the deodorant you're using?
It's Old Spice. But I did hear somebody was saying online they like changed, I don't want to call it a recipe. They changed their formula.
Yeah.
Because I have sensitive skin, so I like constantly have updates for any place that like changes their formula, so I can be like, hey, I gotta be on the watch for this. I might have to find something new. But I didn't get any like irritation, so I was like, oh, I'm good. And now like half my shirts are like just fucking destroyed right here.
Is it the white?
Yeah, I don't like the clear shit. It feels weird.
Yeah. So I don't use the like weird gel. I use the blue one. It's in between.
Yeah, I don't like the blue either though.
So I use that one because I've always liked the smell, and then when I started dating Melissa, she happened to also think like that. She always thought I was wearing like cologne. Oh, it rolled under the table last time, and I forgot to grab it. But yeah, I used to always wear it, and she thought that it was like a cologne, and so I was just always like, well, shit, I'll just put one extra little strip on there so it's a little more potent. And then when we go on date nights, I actually put on real cologne with that. But like,
5 and a 6.
I was gonna laugh if we both got 5. But the fact that like that always worked, and it tended like the white stuff. Like I always agree. I always kind of got like a weird. Yeah. I didn't like that it like clumped in spots and all that, and then the gel was just too wet.
The gel is weird.
It's like gel. If you're doing the gel, I almost feel like you legitimately have to give yourself like a full 10 minutes of walking around, and then you can put dress shirt on.
Yeah, hell, almost an hour.
Yeah,
but I've used the blue, and I would get real bad heat rash from it. So like I can't use the blue shit, and then the gel feels weird. Well, I think I'm gonna see what I gotta ask Chloe what she uses, because she's got all the fucking skin safe crazy shit, so I might switch over to that.
I think I tried Native once. We weren't
too. Broke out.
I was gonna say because we didn't. I was like, it was okay. It was okay, but I didn't like it as much, so I didn't order anymore. Plus, it was more expensive, so I didn't order it anymore. And I was gonna say you could have it, but if we didn't throw it out,
I broke out real bad from it. I didn't like it.
Yeah. But
I might
like,
switch back to degree for women.
It's probably not a bad
flowers.
idea. Hey, it works.
Yeah. It smells good though, man.
Yeah. I mean, I know my brother was using the degree for women for basic training.
You don't. It is such a good antiperspirator too.
Yeah.
Like, phenomenal.
Yeah. So I'm like, I don't know. I've always stuck with that, but yeah, like to me, like I always throw. My whole morning routine is like, I wake up, I walk in the bathroom to like get dressed, throw some underwear on, and grab my deodorant immediately and throw that on, and then while I'm like continuing to get dressed the rest of the way, I'm letting it dry and brushing my teeth, and then I put my shirt on, so it gives it, because the blue one's still a little wet, so like I'll still give myself a little extra time. But other than that, it's not bad.
That was my routine at the townhouse. Like now I have, roommates. Might be doable now that I'm waking up at 4:30 instead of 5:30. Yeah. Before, when I would get ready, sometimes Chrissy would wake up early and like have to go to the restroom or something. She ain't gonna be up at 4:00. Yeah, I didn't want to like throw deodorant on and then walk around the house like with all my titties out.
True.
But I could probably do it now.
Yeah, I set up all my clothes in our master bath, like on the counter right there, so that way I just go right in there, do my thing within 5 minutes max, and then get out, take Penny out, gotta pet her at the top of the stairs.
Yeah, as you do.
And then take her out. But it's no, honestly, like I've been not like deodorant. I gotta get more clothes. Cause like you were talking about like ruining shirts, and I was just like, dude, like I have, other than like the only new clothes I've ever bought myself essentially are atypical shit for the most part. Like otherwise I've only gotten clothes for gifts from like my mom or like Melissa. So it's just kind of like, I need to do like a shopping trip one time. Like I need to just be like, hey, I'm just going to set aside like, I don't know, $400 and just get a lot of clothes, because like I only have like 1-2 pairs of pants. Yeah. And I have a decent amount of shirts, but it's mostly like I just don't have pants. I don't have I have a lot of like the same shit I've had for 3 years as far as shirts. Yeah. So I am getting more in gifts, but
I went with it was a few years back. I set aside like $500.
Yeah.
I like, it was I don't want to name drop her. It was a girl I was talking to when I lived with you. She's super private now, so she does not want to be name dropped. But yeah, I basically, she was teasing me a little bit, like, you kind of still dress like a high school nerd, or like you're in the army. And I was like, well, both are accurate.
Yes.
So I was like, here, I'll set aside $500 and you fucking take me shopping. And those were dope clothes.
Yeah.
I did look great in those. I gained a lot of weight. I can't wear those. And then I went and did the same thing when I was in Canada, except it was me buying the clothes. Once again, gained some weight.
Well, hey, you know what? Holidays are upon us. Once that's over, you'll get to it. We'll get to it.
I'm back now.
Yeah.
All it really took was going.
That's fair.
It was fucking funny. I went with Chloe on Sunday. She didn't have her ID, so we couldn't go. But just the fact of driving to the gym, I was like, all right.
I'm trying.
Now that's in my schedule. So I went yesterday. I'm going today. Going tomorrow. And it's a lot easier now that I'm off work at 2:30. And
dude, that's huge.
I'm in Lake Orion, so.
Yeah. I've been... Again, I'm still trying to keep myself to at least once or twice a week at minimum, if not 3 times.
Minimum twice, because I have, we record Tuesday and Thursday.
Mm-hmm.
If I'm too exhausted, what I really should do is pack some clothes for these days. That way, once we're done, I can change and then just go straight to the gym and don't even stop at home.
You do have a locker behind you.
I do. What's in there? Another stuff in there.
I can't. Yeah, I don't remember what we put in there.
Oh.
Is there clothes in there?
No, there's fucking deodorant. And it's the old shit. I'm gonna take this.
There you go. Making discoveries.
And a penguin?
Mm-hmm. That used to be on the set. We just left it in there because it was so small and we didn't...
Yeah, we're gonna break it.
Yeah.
Damn.
We had more shelves then.
Yeah.
We used to have more shelving. Speaking of, I still haven't fixed this fucking shelf.
Yeah.
If you haven't noticed by now, the shelf behind me is gone because all of these things are hung, well, except for the swords, are hung with finishing nails.
Yeah, we should have gotten better nails.
We have better nails.
Yeah.
I just
wherever they are.
they're down there. I just don't, I think, actually, I don't have them anymore. Actually, I have screws, and I didn't want to put screws in the wall.
Yeah.
I mean, I should just anyways, but...
Well, you'd need drywall anchors and shit.
I mean, not really for those. 90% of the problem, literally, for these things is the nails are so small
They slip off.
that the holes for those don't work. That's why it needs, like, the bigger nail. I just need to go... Yeah. I was wondering how long you were going to keep those on.
No,
Come on.
they felt gross. Ugh.
Doesn't look good either.
No.
Were these drunk goggles?
They were for some costume.
Oh, yeah.
Was it Dr. U?
Yes. Yes, it was Dr. Ew.
Yeah.
My God, we really
We're
fucking...
bad at this.
I bought a lab coat for that.
A custom-made
I
lab coat.
I bought a custom-made lab coat for a sketch that we filmed and didn't finish editing and release.
We did joke about it. We were like, it's gonna be a while, and like,
we made people bring their cars places.
yeah, I had short hair.
This was... I had hair.
Yeah, you had hair. I had short hair, and we were like, we're not gonna release this until you have no hair and I have longer hair.
You know what? I'm not gonna lie. I still think that honestly, we really should just like make the short. Because the whole reason we like thought about this was like I thought about the tornado guy.
Yeah, Lou D.
And I really think that we should just like make that portion of it, keep it at like a minute, and it's like boom.
I think they would be fun TikTok shorts.
Yeah,
we could definitely do. Which, again, I blacked out when we filmed that one, the tester one.
I paid someone to make us a custom, fucking floating background for our green screen that we didn't use.
CGI and shit.
I just thought about that. We paid a guy $300 for a fucking logo.
Yeah, he made that Pokemon short.
He did.
Yeah, that was impressive, man.
But we paid that guy. Well, I don't think it was. No.
It was a few $100.
Yeah, it was $300. Yeah, because we split it. That's what. Yeah. But yeah, we paid a guy $300 for a logo, and I paid $60 for the fucking thing. And then the loud guy costume, I bought that too.
Oh yeah, I definitely can't fit in that right now. That was a medium,
I mean,
wasn't it?
I hate to say it, but that might be.
It might make it funnier. Yeah.
That might be the perfect time to do it.
I'm in my fucking what's his name? Fat guy in a little coat.
Yeah, Chris Farley.
Chris Farley. I'm in my Chris Farley era of comedy, minus the drugs.
All we'd have to do is like I can just film the quick like newsman intro, and then you just do the.
Dude, I going back to, I do think it'd be fun to do them as shorts.
Oh, no, I agree. That's it. That we just film that and boom.
Because I still think that Gavies Can't Have Babies was the funniest shit I ever did. And like,
it's still time appropriate at this
Yeah,
point. It's
and-
re-appropriate to what it was when you thought of it.
Yeah, because that was 2020-ish.
That was our first year.
Yeah.
Second year podcast.
Who'd have fucking thunk it?
Dude, we have been through... Wow.
We've been through a couple apocalypse scenarios. Yeah. As of recording, it's December 3rd. Aliens were supposed to attack today.
Could still happen.
Could still happen.
Beyond Space. Check
Let
out
us-
check out the NASA link at atypical.com. Get your Well, you'll have known whether you need to support them.
Get in the comments. Let us know. Did the aliens
so
attack?
funny.
Did they fix the environment? Did they fix capitalism?
Nope. But they bombed us. It's
God, that'd be a good alternative.
it'd be interesting if they were just like, we're not even gonna talk, just ding ding ding.
They're the one person that downloaded all of our audio. It's the fucking aliens, and they're like, they don't deserve to live.
Dude, I'm not gonna lie, like, if an alien appeared to us for some reason, if they got our transmission, we are the terrible representation of humanity, or they think we're funny and they're like, you know what,
I think we'd be a pretty good.
we'd be pretty
representation.
decent. It's not bad.
Yeah,
It's not great.
yeah. They'd be like, I don't believe that one fucks. He's lying.
Are you the one that doesn't fuck?
Like, what? No.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
been a long time. Dude, this is revealing a lot of information. I was cleaning. I have a new filing cabinet. So I was going through my old filing cabinet to like throw stuff out and like go through paperwork and blah blah. Fucking condoms in there expired June of this year.
Yeet.
I was like, damn. One, I didn't even know they were in there. Two, damn, I've never seen a condom expire.
Yeah, we did too. We just threw all of our old ones out because we realized we don't need them. And so tossed them.
Hey, I won't need them soon.
But I was
Knock on wood. Maybe my sperm is too powerful.
yeah. But yeah, it was funny. I was just like, if they showed up, like, one, I don't know if it'd be a wild scenario, but honestly, like, I'd have to make a bargain with them if they were like, you can't tell. If they were like, hey, we're gonna sit here, but like, you can't tell anyone this happened. Somehow, like, what would be the bargaining of like, no, like, you got to give me X to make it worth, like, not telling the entire world.
Make my life comfortable.
Yeah.
Which
What is that?
there's been a lot of improvement this year. Out of nowhere.
Are you helping?
Maybe I'm an alien. I'm not supposed to talk about it.
What was his dick like?
Small. But powerful.
The powerfulest of chode peens. No,
I
like,
signed an NDA.
no, but that legit would, like, that'd be fucking the wildest shit if you're just like, because obviously, like, look, the presidents know some shit.
Some of them.
Some of them.
Yeah. There's clearance levels above the president for sure.
Yeah,
We're
for
getting
sure.
into conspiracy territory, but there's certain presidents we've had that don't need to know shit.
Yes. Yeah, no, there's,
We didn't use the torch today.
oh, we didn't. I haven't used the torch in a while.
We didn't use the torch. Certain presidents don't need to know everything.
But yeah, I feel like, yeah, I'd have to be like, look, like you gotta give me some weird way of self-generating like money so we don't have to work and we can just do some cool shit and like charity stuff. I'm like, hey, generate me enough money that we can just continuously like do charity work instead of work and be cool. And then like this stuff.
See, they offered
or do
me,
some extra stuff.
They offered me a button. And when you press the button, you have a really good year. But you also take a year off your life. And I pressed it like 20 times.
Okay, so you got
20 good years minus 20 years. Life expectancy is 75. Let's go.
You were supposed to press... so you should have pressed the button
20 times.
6 more times.
Fuck.
Just a crazy powerful life up till he's 69. You're like, yeah, dog.
That's all I need.
To be fair, I think all that entails is you having a plane that... you having your own private jet that crashes. At that point...
Dude, what a way to go.
Right? I just watched a video. It was one of those like, you know, little on Facebook. It was skydivers in a plane that collides with another plane while they're like waiting to jump out. So obviously like they're just like, yo, and go flying out. Yeah. One guy like almost gets clipped by both planes. Jesus. And yeah, I was like, yo, that's... oh shit, sorry, my hand moved. But I'm like, that'd be a way to go.
Dude, I would... yeah. I don't know. I would ask the aliens, give me a good enough life to where I can help out other people.
Yeah.
That's fine. I'd also be like, can I tell Brandon? And they were like, no.
Okay. No, yeah, that'd be, I mean, legit. Like, yeah, I'd be like, all right, I got to tell at least one person.
Yeah.
I don't know.
And truthfully, I think you would believe me. Like,
yeah.
If there was one person, I'd be like, hey, yo, Brandon, you can't fucking tell anybody. But
I would have to definitely see the evidence. Not evidence, but like the proof of what, obviously, like, oh, like you're like all of a sudden your life is like fucking like, you know, I'd be like, okay, I'll believe it. I'll take it at face value there.
What's funny is I'm making jokes about this and then like watch my life actually do that over the next 10 years. It's like, did he meet an alien?
I don't know.
The NDA is just 15 years long, so you gotta wait.
Okay. That'd be hilarious. I was like,
you didn't hear my joke that I said.
16
like,
years long?
No, you were like, I gotta see the evidence. And I was like, I'll show you my butthole.
I did not hear that. Oh my God. Oh, the probe worked.
That would probably be the only way anything goes up there. If I got paid an exorbitant amount of money
for the rest of your life, continuously.
Life, you gotta stick this up there. Fucking lightsaber.
Yeah. Well, that'd be the thing, is at that point, then you're like negotiating, like, well, like, how thick is your probe?
Yeah. How thick's your probe, bro?
I mean, obviously there's a cutoff. There's definitely if I like the cutoff for like, I feel like probably 70% of people is just no.
Yeah.
And then after that is the iffy up to like, what are we talking?
A few milli?
I guess that's a lie. It can't be 70% because there's also like...
it's a good percentage.
If the dinosaur thing exists...
Dinosaur thing?
The horn, the monster, the fucking massive whatever thing that chicks sit on.
The Sibian? Oh!
Yeah, that thing.
Yeah.
If that kind of shit exists, then there is definitely people.
Definitely people that would.
Yes.
Yeah. Red Dragon.
That.
Yeah. I had a coffee mug from them.
But yeah, I don't know. I'd be like, all right, like what are we talking here? And also then I'd be like, I also want to know some like what's some cool shit? Like what are we talking? What are we looking forward to that's coming for?
Yeah. Honestly, I'd probably do some of their drugs.
I don't think so.
I think if they got shit that's like, because they're far more advanced than us.
Yeah.
And you know how advanced we've gotten from like, you know, Roman times and all that shit, where like our drugs have admittedly gotten safer. Crazier and safer. Excluding people that cheat it and, you know, lace it with other shit. They gotta have like DMT too.
Well, I guess that's the thing is like in my mind, the way I look at it is because they're obviously probably more advanced beings than we are. So like their drugs are probably like fentanyl to us.
Maybe.
Like that's the way I look at it is like because it is developed for a mind that is at a different capacity that we can't handle.
Maybe.
Or it's just hyper acid.
I might have the numbers wrong. I believe I'm correct. But technically, Homo sapiens, us, have been the same for like 200,000 years. Like our mind, basically all our shit is pretty much the same. You could take a fucking dude from 2,000 years ago, raise him in modern day, he'd be the fucking same. So even if they're like 3,000 years more advanced than us, they might still be the same, like, capacity-wise.
Yes and no, because then in my mind, I'm thinking about, like, we already don't need an appendix. Like, we've already gotten rid of organs.
Shit. Yeah.
So there's, like, there are those levels of, like, you know, what, like, I mean, honestly, like, to be fair, like, there are, like, we're not nearly as hairy most of the time.
Yeah.
We're not, there's a lot of those things that have been taken out of our stream in that point. So at that point too, where are they at after?
True.
Because also,
are shrinking. Yeah.
Also I feel like it's an exponential component with the fact that technology advancing, because with the technology advancing, we're going to even further need less things or more things. So like it's going to keep fucking with us. But also we develop differently. Like the whole, if you go crazy about the whole Egyptian thing, like I think they were a more advanced civilization than we were. It was just a different version of advanced. Like it wasn't computers and all that stuff. It was some whatever thing that we don't know. And that's where I think like our version of advanced is a different version of advanced to them too. So it could be totally.
I'd still do drugs with aliens.
I mean, essentially, I'd be like, look, can you bring me back? Then sure, I guess. Yeah, you're not wrong.
And they'd be like, you know, Jesus,
we got Narcan.
We got Narcan. We got Narcan 2.0.
You'll be awake and it's going to heal
everything,
all the things that's ever happened to your body. You're going to feel like you're like 10 years younger.
Yeah.
I'd be like, all right, well then, can you just give me the Narcan? Can we just do that?
I'll do both.
The double Narcan? Whatever the fuck.
Go. I'd do it.
It's the Narcant. Nothing it can't fix.
I like that. No, I would want them. I'm terrified of space, but I'd also be like, show me some. Don't even give me the drugs. Show me some wild shit. Like, take me to fucking Jupiter. I will have an existential crisis, guaranteed.
For me, like, I think about it like, if for some reason, like, you know, like, Melissa's passed away, you know, I'm basically just like a dude at this point, like I'm old or whatever, and there's like, hey, like we need some people to just kind of like go into space and look at some shit, I'm down. But hopefully by this point, honestly, I'm hoping within the next 50 years, it's actually feasible to go into space and hang out.
I wouldn't. I'm fucking terrified of space. I'd be that old guy.
Well, that's my thing. Is like, look, if I'm at that old point, I've lived it long enough that I'm like, okay, I'm willing to risk it for the biscuit. I want to see what the fuck it's actually like to be in space, because I mean, look, I got a lightsaber on the fucking set. Like, I love the idea of space and Star Wars, and I think it would be like one of the coolest things to actually go and experience it. But like, I mean, I'm not a goddamn astronaut. I'm not smart enough to be an astronaut. Yeah. I'm not going to do that stuff. So like,
space is just scary to me, man.
Oh, I get it.
But I will say, what would be cool if this is possible in the future, and if you can do this for me.
Yeah.
When I die, you remember the Tesla car that got shot into space?
Yeah.
Fucking do that, but with my body.
Okay.
Like, send my ass to Uranus.
Deal.
Bet.
I'm keeping some of them.
Some of my ass?
Yes. I'm going to try and sift through the ashes and find the portion that I think is your ass and that part of the tattoo. And then...
Dude, I'll just fucking... You can pay to get somebody to cut that off.
Hey, man, I'm gonna find the fucking the guy who's gonna, like, do your whole... mortician.
Autopsy and shit, yeah.
Well, the mortician. Before he throws you in there, hey, can you scalpel that off?
We're gonna hang that on the wall.
Yeah, we're gonna hang that on the set,
and then send the rest of them to fucking Uranus.
Yeah, I'll make a trip up there and I'll throw it into the space thing that just launches trash into space because we're still terrible people in 90 years.
That would be wild, especially if like. If there was like
your space dust is the matter that another alien species finds to figure out that we're humans, and it's just you, and they reform you, and then you become a human again because they're like, we have the technology to figure out whose this was, and you're just like, what the fuck?
That is wilder than I thought. I was thinking like way in the future, if we have like a post-apocalyptic event that like sets us back, like we're spacefaring like to an extent, like we can make it to like Mars maybe.
Yeah. And
then something happens to where we're gridlocked on Earth. But then several thousand years later, they're back out there, they're studying ancient civilizations, and they find my ass on Uranus, and they're like, oh, maybe they did make it really far, but they only find me. And they're like, how?
I'll put a note in there that's just like
put a whole Bible in there.
We thought this ED should go in Uranus.
We're adults.
It takes them having to figure out our sexual figurations to get this joke, and they're like, there's just the whole joke.
The whole thing was a fucking Uranus joke.
The whole thing is what? Yeah, they have to also figure out we named that planet Uranus. That your name was Edie, and that Edie also stands for erectile dysfunction as a slang term in our specific language. Yep. And then there's going to be like one random historian in like 20,000 years in that thing that's reading it all, and he just goes,
no.
And that's it.
He's like, they did all of this for a bit. Hell yeah, we did.
And they're gonna be like, there's these guys that apparently they did a thing called a cast pod, and they casted his pod full of ashes onto the
dude. Hell yeah, full circle. Let's do a fucking podcast.
Or yeah, that's what they think a podcast is. It's just launching ashes to places for a joke, and they found yours.
I would love that shit, man.
Oh shit, that's so stupid. I love it.
If I could get somebody at NASA convinced to spend several billion tax dollars to send my dead body to a far-off planet just to fuck with future historians.
Well, you know we got a hookup.
We do. We have two now.
We got John at Atypical.
We got John at Atypical.
No, legit, that would be funny. We're like, hey, so we got a proposition for you. And they're just like, what? Okay.
What if they were like, yeah, we'll do it, but we got to do it in like 5 years? I'd be like, well,
if you make it worth it for me.
I'd be like, it's been a good run, guys. Commit to the bit.
I beg, look, if you pay for a video series in which I accompany you and we just film this whole adventure for 5 years.
You film me before they pick you up at Mars and bring you back. I'm like, bye, buddy.
Yeah, basically, I'm just like, he found Uranus.
You just get a video from me in like 2 years where I'm finally there, and I'm like, it wasn't that funny.
I'm cold.
I'm so cold.
You're literally frozen. Just
worth it.
Oh my god, he's gonna crash into Titan.
Yeah, I didn't even make it all the way there.
No, I'd be gosh, that would be the craziest shit. No, I'm excited. That I thought that was the funniest thing, that the people were like, "Oh, the aliens." I'm like, "Jeez, come on."
Wild, man.
How many of these things are not gonna happen?
Yeah. We had fucking Y2K, we had 2012, we had fucking nuclear wars threatened every year. We've had fucking
a pandemic again. Yeah, it's weird. It's been a while. Been a lot of shit.
Collapsing.
Yeah, but yeah.
If the aliens did attack, get in the comments. Let us know.
Yeah, I mean, we're gonna find. Well, yeah, I'm gonna laugh if like it happens after we finish this podcast and we upload it, and
we're like, oh shit.
we were talking some shit.
We gotta quickly film this is satire.
Well, to be fair, hopefully if it happens later today, I definitely will have not edited this by then, so we can be like, all right, like, they don't know unless they're streaming it.
Yeah, they're watching it right now.
They have the technology. There's an invisible alien sitting in the chair directly behind that camera, just like,
I'll fucking punch you. What if the chair did move?
I would be like, it's over. The whole thing is up. We're done.
The chair moves, the door opens.
Dude.
Fuck.
Yeah, they'd be not good. I'd be like, this is I'm scared.
I'd be like, why are they watching us?
But I'm hoping gosh damn it. I'm sorry, I already just blanked because I thought more alien shit.
That's fine, man.
Fuck, brain farted. Either way, we're getting close to the new year. So like I was saying with you before, I think I want to try and do, after my birthday, trying to eat like really, really crazy healthy for a month, just to like see what it does for that month and what happens when I go back.
Max citrate, baby.
What?
Max citrate. Let's do the flush. I'm off until January 6th. Let's do the flush.
But like, it would be before my birthday, because my birthday unfortunately is after I go back to work. So it would have to be during the weekend in between my birth. No, because that's to be the day I celebrate my birthday. There's no way I'm celebrating my birthday by cleansing my body.
That might be when I go down to Kansas too.
What?
27th through the 30th. That's when I'm thinking of going down. Meet Tony. I told you about this, didn't I?
Oh, jeez. Yeah. Oh, fuck. I want to be... I think, if you can hear my dog downstairs, I'm pretty sure it's the Amazon driver.
Or the aliens.
It's the Amazon driver. As I look at my phone, see the ring notification. Yeah, you know, oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, I'm gonna be in Florida. So you'll definitely have to call.
It's fine. Chloe and Chrissy said they would potentially come down with me. I still gotta call him and see if he'll even be in Kansas. So.
Yeah, I'm gonna be honest. Like, yeah, if I had remembered that was gonna happen, then I would have been like, but it
was also kind of like last minute.
Oh,
like,
okay. So you haven't told me?
Yeah, it was. Well, no, I think I've told you.
Well, you told me you were planning on going soon. You didn't say dates, though.
It was before Thanksgiving. When I was thinking about it, I want to say it was that Tuesday or Wednesday, maybe that Wednesday. Yeah, I think it was that Wednesday. Because I was sitting at home and I was like, oh, I got all this time coming up. And then in my head, it was like, go meet your dad. And I was like, oh, shit. So I told Chloe and Chrissy about it because I was freaking out a little bit. And I was like, it's weird. I don't think Brandon could come with me. And it'll be really awkward to go by myself. And I don't want to tell my mom to go with me.
Yeah.
That'd be weird.
Yeah, if you don't end up going this time, like if he's not available or whatever, then yeah, definitely tell me like when you want to go the next time, and I'll like make sure I can go.
That's probably when it'll be. Either that or maybe after New Year's. Like I said, I'm off until the 6th, so it might be easier to do it after New Year's because I'm gonna go. The 23rd, I'm taking my car to get the TPMS fixed, and then I'm gonna go up to Cadillac to visit my parents for Christmas Eve and whatnot. So it would kind of suck to drive all the way up there, drive all the way home, and then drive all the way to Kansas.
Yeah,
all within fucking 4 days.
Yeah. No, unfortunately I go back on my birthday. Yeah, they're having us go back on a Thursday. I'm like, really? You couldn't just like... So, whatever. So, we're going back on Thursday, and then, yeah, because otherwise I'm like, fuck, I would definitely just be like, fuck it, I'll spend that last chunk of time and go down with you. But if, for whatever reason, if it doesn't work out this time...
I think it'll be fine.
I assume you will.
And if Chloe and Chrissy can come down with me, it would be kind of cool.
Yeah.
Because I could show them, you know, where I grew up, and they can understand, like, why I am who I am.
I'm not gonna lie, I'm like significantly sad I can't go.
We'll go again.
We have to.
Yeah.
I wish I had more time.
For my birthday, but I have a wedding. And the fucking hiccups now.
I need to...
It looks like I'm about to start crying, but I have hiccups. It's like, I gotta go meet my dad.
It's the worst time to get hiccups. No, I'm like, yeah, no, because that really would be like, all right, fuck it. This is like, I'll sacrifice some I would sacrifice like vacation time to go places to do that if I have to. Just kind of like, all right, like Melissa would understand, like, hey, I gotta do this thing. Like, you know, you'll have some extra whatevers.
Important thing.
I beg you can have some days to call off extra if you feel like shit instead of like planning on them for a vacation or whatever. But I'm gonna do this.
I think it'll be chill.
Yeah,
it's just gonna be awkward.
I mean that, or she's just like, well, fuck it, I'll just go, and then she'll just hang out wherever while we do fuck off, and she's like, yeah, we'll go do some shit.
Yeah, you could go see the world's second largest excavator.
At least it's not Wyoming that only has one escalator.
Excavator.
I know. This is even worse. They only have one escalator.
I'm talking about big thing.
I know. That's even cooler.
Yeah, it's called Big Brutus. You can climb on top of it.
That's cool. Huge. Yeah, we need to go visit that giant basket for no reason.
I do know that one, yeah. I've been to that one. I've been to a lot of big things for no reason.
Dude, God, I want to win the lottery. So I can just
I was thinking of playing today.
I thought about that. Yeah. I'll probably play it Friday when I get my check.
I think I'll play it today, just because it's a recording day.
Go for it. Yeah.
But I'm not gonna win unless I meet an alien.
Yeah, that'd be sick. I'm just like,
that would actually be the shitty thing, because they do the drawing at like 11 something. So like they do the drawing and they're like, "Oh my god, fucking Brandon, I won the lottery! I won the fucking lottery!" And then the aliens attack at 11:59. It's like, shit.
Yeah, I like. Ideally, yeah, we like win the lottery, and then we spend like a year just like fucking off doing a bunch of shit, like traveling around, figuring out what are like. And while we're like fucking off and doing shit, we like hang out and make friends with people. I'm like, hey, so like, what sucks around here?
Yeah.
And we just make a list in like each little area. Like, all right, these are the things that suck. We have a bunch of money. Let's fuck around. And then we know we'll have an idea of what to do with the tons of stuff that we've done. And then each of those friends were just like, here's like, I don't know, stuff. And then, I don't know, pay their car off. I don't know.
Yeah. Honestly, that would be, I would just want a bunch of people that I know to just be good.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh yeah, again, we've talked about it. I have a list of people that are immediately not they're not working, but like they're definitely
not worrying.
Yeah, 100%. There's definitely a couple people that aren't working.
Oh yeah, my parents retired.
Yep, both parents fully retired. Your parents retired.
You and Melissa retired.
Yep,
Chrissy
you retired. You guys, yeah, me and Jake and you were doing a whiskey thing. We're doing all the and then with that being like, cool, that's what we do as a job, and then dedicate like two days a week to doing some like, I don't know, helping, I don't know, something.
Yeah, we'd have to figure out what the helping thing is, but
yeah, that's the thing. I'd be like, all right, well, like we'd have to do something. I definitely want to do the thing where we'd build buy like a couple acres of random spots and build a bunch of homeless villages.
The tiny houses.
Dude, I've always thought the idea would be like build a bunch of tiny house villages where their jobs are essentially like they make money that they've essentially aren't able self-invest to a certain point that it's able to get them sustainable somewhere. Kind of that would be the hardest part, is figuring out like with like a team of people of like, how do we actually set this up to either get them mental health enough or build them up to the point kind of thing, but like find some way to work with the city where it gets them a job automatically when they're in this spot. So because you have to be able to also like rotate out like who's in the places.
Yeah.
But there's a whole, I'd be like, I would really be like, all right, this is a thing I want to like try and figure out this whole thing of like, all right, we're not going to have homeless people. Like, yeah, if you fuck up and get to a homeless place, you can be homeless for a time, but not the rest of your life till you die.
Yeah. It would be, ideally, I'm turning it into a slight joke, it would be, we'd get it set up in the Metro Detroit area.
Yeah.
And it would do so well that people from other states that became homeless would try their damnedest to hitchhike out to Metro Detroit. So they're homeless out here, so they won't be homeless anymore. Oh,
honestly, my entire thing would be like, if it actually works and works for like a year, 2 years, 3 years, at that point, I just make videos calling out tons and tons of like mega rich celebrities who have more money than us that didn't win a lottery and just did it once or twice to try it. Because that's the thing, is like with lottery money, it's not, you can't just keep doing it.
You can do that like
once or twice, and then you're like, all right, like we gotta, again, like the idea for me would be like, I still want to have enough money to randomly keep helping people throughout my life in vast amounts if I have to. So like I'd do a couple of these things as an example. I'm like, cool, I'm gonna start making like, that's when I would like pay like do the thing where we pay like $1 million to make an ad that calls out like during the Super Bowl. Pay like fucking $30 million to make an ad that puts on the Super Bowl like right before the halftime show starts to be like, hey, all you rich ass celebrities, this is what we did in Detroit. Look at all this. If you want to know more, here's here. But like, you need to do more because you're not, and you could.
Yeah.
And then like, you know, that's the way to like do some like fun shit with it. But then you also have to like win at least like.
You'd have to win a good chunk.
Again, the ad's gonna cost you at least $30 million.
Yeah.
So you're like, all right, well, I gotta win. You gotta win at least like 150 million after taxes.
Yeah, at least a few hundo. Yeah.
But yeah, like that'd be the way. Honestly, at that point, if we're doing shit like that, we'll make enough rich friends that they'd help us pitch in. We'd guilt trip them into like helping us pay for the Super Bowl funds to like
set it up as a charity fund so they get a tax write-off.
Yep.
And not tell them what the ad's about.
Mm-hmm.
And then when we do the ad, be like, hi, we got a bunch of our rich friends to throw some money at this for a tax write-off. That's not enough.
We need to do this.
Do better.
Exactly. Yeah, they do. That'd be sick.
See you at dinner.
You like the ham here? You like that ham, Carol? And then she's just like spits out her champagne like, oh no,
those rich assholes.
No. Yeah, no, I'd be like, that'd be the funnest shit in the world. But yeah, I'd want to like be like, that'd be fun.
That would be a good thing to do for sure. And then, admittedly, I would want to have some fun, selfishly.
Well, I'm not even gonna lie. I'd be very bluntly like, oh yeah, I'm not because there's gonna be like, there will be the people out there. They're like, oh, you want all that money? Like, you need to basically donate every single ounce of everything you made because that's no, I don't give a fuck.
Dude, I want to have some fun.
Yes, I'm going to flat out like I will be dumping a fuckload of that money into doing a lot of good shit. Mm-hmm. And again, throughout my whole life, that's why I don't just dump all of it at once. But I'm like, I'm definitely like, by the end of my life, 75% of that's probably gone.
Yeah.
So I'm just like, yeah, no, I'm definitely going to find, I'm going to enjoy it.
You're going to see a video of me doing some wild shit.
Yeah.
But you're also going to see me helping the community.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm definitely going to do both things. I'm going to go to a bunch of fancy ass restaurants, and then I'm also going to try and save a bunch of homeless people. It's fucked.
You can do both things.
You can do both things. Whatever. I'll be like, look, I like food. And guess what? If you want, that's what you do. I'm going to do it. Yep. And I'm going to be like, all right, I'm still doing a lot more than most people can, and I'm going to try my best. But, to be fair, I also need to, I think that I'll get more into, like, goals I think I should have for, like, next year when we get to, like, probably 2 episodes from now.
Yeah.
Next week should be Christmas.
Yes.
Yeah.
It'll be a wild time to record. Because I have the appointment at 12:30. The consultation on Tuesday. So depending on what that goes, because I had another buddy tell me, he was like, hey, see if any of your friends might be able to give you a ride home, because when I went, it wasn't just a consultation. He was like, they were like, you want to do it now? And I'm like, oh shit, that'd be dope.
Well, if that's the case,
we're not recording Tuesday.
Well, honestly, we could record Thursday.
That would be the plan, yeah.
And then, yeah, if you need me to pick you up Tuesday, let me know.
That might be the plan.
Because when is it? 12:30?
12:30, yeah.
So you'd probably be done by 2.
Probably, yeah.
And that's when I get off work, so I could swing right by, grab you. I could just tell.
I'm pretty certain it's just a consultation.
Yeah.
But you might get a text at like 1 o'clock where I'll be like, "Oh shit!"
Well, hey, I will. I'll tell Melissa ahead of time that, hey, just in case, this is. I might be picking up Edie, so.
And then I'll have to text my boss and be like, "I won't be there Wednesday. I'm taking another vacation day," which I already let him know too. And he was like, "They do that?" I was like, "I think it's a scare tactic to like
Make
like,
sure.
well, we can do it right now." And then most people are like, "Oh no, I'll wait." But I'm gonna be like, "Oh, sick. That saves me some time. Let's go."
Hey, back. Oh yeah, my buddy told me this might happen. I already got a buddy on board. He's ready to pick me up. I just gotta call him.
Let's go.
Let's do this shit. No, that's funny.
I'll come get my car in the morning.
Fuck it.
Let's go. Snip, snip, dog.
Oh, thank you guys for watching.
Yeah, bye-bye.
We love you guys. We hope you guys are having a great end of your year. And yeah, next week we'll I guess we'll talk Christmas shit for a bit.
Don't forget the line.
Yeah, don't forget that.
No, don't forget the line, Brandon.
What? Oh, so we love you guys. Be nice to those that deserve it.
And fight those that don't.
Bye, guys.